Team USA is set to go up against South Sudan tomorrow. We all saw the exhibition game of how close. Honestly, South Sudan probably should have won that game. The guy definitely got fouled at the end. I've had question marks about how this team has been made up, just based off what I saw from the exhibition. They obviously looked really good against Serbia. Kevin Durant came back and was KD. Couldn't do anything with him. Couldn't stop him. LeBron James played phenomenal as well. You saw what this team was assembled to look like. You saw what everyone was expecting. But I still come away with questions about, and the biggest news was, hey, Jason Tatum did not see the floor. This is NBA champion Jason Tatum who did not see the floor at all. My thought is, I just don't think Tatum really fits with this team. I don't think Devin Booker fits well with this team. I don't think Joel Embiid fits well with this team at all, quite frankly. That's just my opinion from what I've seen. Starting with Embiid is he's just very slow. He's not the mobile big that we've seen traditionally over the past handful of Olympics with Team USA. You had Chris Bosh, you had Dwight Howard, you had Anthony Davis going on. These are all bigs that are very mobile and have the ability to really switch out and play good defense if need be. Embiid is not that kind of big. He's offensively gifted as well as anybody, but just from a pace perspective, and especially on the defensive end, I question how well Embiid actually fits well. As far as Tatum, who are you going to play him over? You're not going to play him over Kevin Durant. You're not going to play him over LeBron. You're not going to take out Steph. Who are you going to take out? You're going to take out Drew Holiday? I don't think you want to do that. You want to take out Embiid? You can make an argument to maybe sit Embiid and play Tatum at that, or LeBron at the power forward position and start Anthony Davis. I could probably see that for Tatum. But outside of that, it's like he's a player that needs the ball in his hands, and it's hard for a player like that who's not really like a catch and shoot player. He needs the ball and he needs to do ISO moves. He's a scorer. He's a natural born scorer. Players like that don't really fit well with LeBron James in the way that he plays the game. He's a very ball dominant player. He's super effective, obviously, but there's certain types of players that fit well with LeBron's style of play. You see Anthony Davis benefits very well from that. You see Steph Curry benefiting very well from that. Guys that can really catch and shoot. And Devin Booker, to a degree, can turn himself into a spot shooter, but again, it's not really his game. So that's why I kind of look at him and it's like, I think at times they get in each other's way, where it's like LeBron's going to do him. He's not going to go with the ball and all of a sudden stand in the corner and try to be a spot shooter. We know that's not LeBron's game. It never has been. So it's hard for a player like Jason Tatum or Devin Booker to really just kind of switch up and be like, okay, catch and shoot, slash off the ball. You don't see a lot of that during the NBA season when you watch them play. So it's hard for them, and I think in my opinion, to all of a sudden just dramatically adjust because you got LeBron on your team. That's why I feel like these three guys just simply don't really fit well. Embiid from a pace perspective, and Tatum and Booker just from a flat-out play style perspective. Steve Kerr said that Jason Tatum's going to play tomorrow. He's the Olympic head coach for a reason. He knows a lot more about basketball than I do. But just from my perspective, from what I've been seeing, those are the things that kind of stick out to me when I think about how this team is built and how it's going to affect them moving forward.